All right, guys, just a quick update on the goldfish fry. They're a little over 5 weeks old. As you can see, some of them are bigger than others. I'm going to try to show you the difference. Like you see that big one there. I would say about, I don't know, looking at them, I would say a third of them are real big, like that one. And if you look closely, like right here, I don't know if you guys are going to see it, but you see the little ones that are in there? They look barely bigger than when they were first born, like when they hatched out. I don't know why they didn't grow. I would say two-thirds of them. Maybe they're not eating as good. Who knows? I mean, some of them are a little bigger, like you see the bulk of them moving around are a little bigger. But if you look in there, and it's hard to find them. There's ones that are like half the size, like little threads. They just never grew, like right here. See how there's some big ones and then there's them little tiny ones. I don't know why they're not grown. You can see these guys on the bottom, the bigger ones. For some reason, they pick all the stuff off the bottom and they're much bigger, the ones down here. I guess they're smart, but then again, look at over here. I don't even know if you're going to see it. They're like little threads. And then you got ones like that. All right, anyway, this is what I just put in the tank. I said, let me try putting the sterilizer in there with like a bag over it for a few hours a day. It's running right now. That's what that noise is. I figure it can't hurt anything. It'll probably kill anything that's floating around in the water. It's funny, this tank, I don't know what it is. I would say since probably they first hatched out, I would say about 30 of them probably like died, like they just, I don't know, they look like they didn't eat and they shriveled up and got skinny and just died. And if I bring you over to these tanks, this is born like, I don't know, I think it's a day later or something. They're not quite as big. You could see them. There's a lot of white looking ones in here. But for some reason in this tank, I don't think one died out of all these. I think I killed one the other day on accident when I was doing a water change. I siphoned out the water into a bucket. And actually, I didn't siphon it out. On this tank, I used like a little cup thing that just kept bailing the water out. And when I dumped it out, I didn't notice one was in the sink. Now, like I'm trying to grab it and it went down the sink. I'm like, felt so bad. It sucks. But this tank's doing good. Not one died. And then I got this 10-gallon over here that were born like a week and a half ago. And for how old they are, let me bump up the ISO so you can see it a little bit better. For some reason, it ain't working, so let me see something. That might do it, yeah. For some reason, these guys are big for their age. They're, like I said, they're only a week old, week and maybe a half. And they're all like close to the same size. I don't know what it is, different batch, maybe they're just different. But not one died in this tank either, which is strange. But like I said, in this here 40-gallon, and they've, and it's hard to explain. And they died, well, I mean, when they were in the 20-gallon, a lot of them, probably like half of them. And then when I put them in here, the same thing, like half of them died. So I probably over 30 of them. It's just, I guess maybe the batch, who knows? Like I said, you could see the difference in size in here is like night and day. I don't see that in the other two tanks, but who knows? The first little tank there that I have, the 10-gallon, they're not old. They're only a week and a half old. So the size difference isn't really like showing right now. Whereas in the 20, they're a week younger. Or no, a day younger rather than these guys, but they look smaller, like kind of like medium sized. I don't know, but I could have swore this batch is from the two females, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe one female's babies are smaller. I don't know genetics. Who knows? We bring you back to this tank, and these are from the second female, and they are smaller. So maybe it is the one females are smaller. But all in all, I guess I can't complain. I got a lot of them, as you could see. But these guys are getting bigger now, and I'm feeding them. Let me get it here. Still, this one, it's I can't even read it. The wrapper they put on it, like it scrapes off. Sarah, is it? And it's like algae with some brine shrimp in it. They like that. And then I got this one here. I put a little bit in. Ultra fresh. It's really good. It don't seem to like it as much as the other one, but now that they're getting bigger, the fish, this one here, the first one I showed you, is much finer. And this one's a little coarser. It's like bigger, so they're starting to take this. And also, I just picked up a bag of the North Fin. It's pure krill, like dust. I don't know. They don't really like that much. They seem to like these two that I showed you. So for now, I got them on that, and they're getting bigger. So what I did was, I know Hakari makes a bag of food for just the fries. It's like dust. So I just put these in a blender thing and ground it up and made dust out of that. And the veggie. So I got that for the next stage. It's not fine powder like the fry food. It's a little coarser, and I think it's still a little too big for them. As they get a little bigger, they'll probably take it though. But anyway, guys, that's the update. They're starting to get a little bigger, as you could see. You could actually see them now. It's hard to tell compared to these guys, but they're bigger than these. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this with you. Like I said, they're all doing good. I'm doing all little inventions on the tanks, trying to make them work. Getting the pre-filters, and they're funny. The pre-filters on here, you gotta, like I do a water change twice a week. If you don't clean them out, it goes slower and slower. I was probably for about a half hour trying to fix the filter in this tank, and it wouldn't run. It was flowing so slow, trickling out. I couldn't figure it out because underneath that green pre-filter is the black fine one, and I forgot I put it on first. It's not like it doesn't look clogged, so I'm checking, taking the motor out, looking at everything. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Finally, I actually told my brother, what the heck, it must have died on me, the filter. And he goes, how about the pre-filter? And I go, oh, cleaned it out, was plugged. As soon as I cleaned it out, it went way too fast. I had to block it again with something in the intake tube. So now I know. Sitting there for like a half hour, I couldn't figure it out. But it's hard to get the water flow right. If it's too much, they blow around. If it's not enough, it's like stagnant. The water looks a little cloudy right now because I just fed them. I'm feeding them actually in the morning and around 3 o'clock, and then right before bed, maybe 8 o'clock. So 3 times. But I won't bore you anymore, guys. I just wanted to share the update with you. They're all doing pretty good. And that's it.